Pretty sure the farmer just bred with the invisible guy and made a baby. Figures you'd be a nitwit. One of your parents is invisible. What's up, people? I'm Xogue, back on Halfway Modded. Guess what? Desert destruction? Go! Now, I think that was pretty cool. Hopefully you did as well. But, yeah, so that's a lot of sand gathered. We're ready-ish for the ocean monument thing, okay? But, ish, meaning we still need one other material in a somewhat decent quantity. Not nearly 70,000. We need slime. We don't have a way to get slime just yet. At least not in the large enough quantities that we need. We do have slime chunks down there. We just haven't messed with them. So that's what we're going to do maybe today. I'm not recording at my normal time, so I haven't decided what we're actually going to do for the episode. There's just a couple of things that I wanted to show you real quick. Get some things out of the way, and that way we can move on to the other stuff. Guess what I figured out? Yeah. It works now. Guess what else works now? It would be this thing. It's trying to place torches, but there's some stuff in the way. But you can see it is placing them. And the problem was the mine colony's town protection. Let's turn that off. Because mine colonies by default protects its city, its town against explosions, that's why we couldn't use that. There was also a standard protection separate from the explosion protection that made this not work. So I had to turn both of them off in order for it to work. But yeah, we're doing pretty good now. I think we're going to be fine. You can see over there to the right, we have Craft Tweaker with Mod Tweaker. I can't show you that, but it's just a way to tweak some of the mod things like recipes and removing them and creating them and whatever, just to smooth things over between mods, which I'll eventually play with, maybe if I find a reason to use it. I have it in there now just because. It's not really going to hurt anything, and you're not going to see it if you're not going to use it, so it's not a big deal. Second thing, Open Blocks Elevator. Yeah, simple concept. Open Blocks is a very big mod. It adds a lot of stuff, and I'm not sure if it's good for this mod pack, but the elevator by itself is perfect because I love these elevators and they are certainly not too OP for this. This is going to be great. Next thing is quantum storage, which might be a little bit much, but I don't really think so. I mean, this thing is kind of crazy. Like, for example, we have Gabro in here. 0% full. This thing can store so much crap, and I believe it will even retain its stuff. So it's really, really cool. And you can actually see the item floating in there, which is fantastic. It's crazy. You can just take out whatever you want. It's really cool. Fantastic stuff. Oh, and the one probe is just the tooltip at the top left. That's the blue one. And I'm keeping both for now until I figure out which one I like better. They each show different details about things, so I kind of want to know some of both. I might keep them both for a while. I don't know yet, but we'll find out. It's a thing. And now you see over there to the right, I've pinned a different one. This is a different note. That's enough for the updates. This is me asking a question about what mods. Things like Blood Magic, Botania, Roots, etc., etc. Should we add those? I mean, it's like it says over there. I wrote down the exact perfect, concise thing. They don't give resources in large quantities. In my mind, they're not cheaty. It's just a different thing. It's magical. They have their own resources. They have their own blocks. You can get pretty strong from them. Like, Botania has some armor that's really, really good, but I don't think that's a big deal. If you have to go through a lot to get that armor. Same with Blood Magic. Blood Magic used to have super OP armor, but now it's really not. I mean, it's good armor, but it's not like unkillable armor. So I don't know. I think they're pretty good. Roots is actually a relatively new one. I haven't gone too far into it, but I think it's really, really cool. And I'm imagining by now it's probably a lot better than it was the first time, because I played it right when it came out. So a lot of things hadn't been added or tweaked out, or, you know, bugs squished, or it's, you know, all that other good stuff. So let me know what you think. Chances are I'm going to add them anyway, but I do want to know what you guys think. If you guys think, if it's a strong opinion against it, then we'll see about it. But I'm pretty sure you guys will be okay with it, just like I am. So you might, or most likely will, see those coming in the future. But yeah, I think that's about it. There's something else I want to do real quick. Oh, there's something else I got to show you real quick. We had a little bit of an issue up here. These villages did indeed combine, and we had 2 golems up top, just sitting pretty, just kind of chilling. I was wondering why my iron production went down. But you see, I have separated them back out, and I'm testing this guy. This guy's a chunk loader I added in a while ago for the sole purpose of keeping these villages separate if we needed it. And I don't know if it's even going to work, but we can check it out. I really, really hope it does, because then we don't ever have to worry about it again. But we have a different problem. The different problem is that our farm down below is void of any villagers now, because I was a little bit of a dummy, or a lot bit of a dummy, and I made a way for zombies to get into it, so of course they all died. We need to fix that. Now, if you take a look at the villages here, this guy is closer. We have 22 villagers in this one. We have 21 in this one, I believe. Yeah, 21 villagers in this one. As long as we have over 20, the maximum amount of golems we can have is 2. Which is where we want it to stay. If we only had 20 in each, I wouldn't take villagers from here. But since we can take 2 villagers from this village and 1 from that village without adversely affecting the iron farms at all, I'm going to try to do that and only that. But the problem is that I need to get into here and, you know, do that. So we're going to do this. This is going to be fun. I'm pretty sure if we jump down in here, pretty sure he's going to land in water. He's going to go and narrowly avoid everything. There's one of the iron golems down there, too. I'm pretty sure he's going to do that. What are you? You're a librarian? Long cast? I don't even know what that is. I feel like we don't need you. Okay, I'm going to... okay. This is going to be difficult. So I want to separate out a couple of villagers here. And kind of... Oh, see, they're pushing against me and stuff now. They're pushing against me, guys. So what I want to do, you know what, we're just going to do it. I do have this on. Okay, it is on, so I should hopefully get the glass. Goodbye, you. And then you as well. Oh, they made it in the water. They made it in water. Oh, I got the glass. Okay, that's good. Yeah, well, I'm going to place it, and I'm going to break out of here with an ender pearl, because I don't want to risk the rest of these guys getting out of here. That's just not my idea of fun. This is not good. He's not supposed to come down here, and it's about to be nighttime. We really need to get this guy to go out. I'm going to try to fit him through that hole there. Hopefully he can actually do that. He's going to jump on top of this thing. I see you. I see you, stupid. Okay, get over there. Go in. Go in the water. And then swim a little bit. This is going to be impossible. Hold on. Let's do this. Oh, crap. Crap. Don't go that way. Don't go that way, you stupid punk. Okay. I broke him right out the side. Hopefully he's following me now. We're going to have to cut across here. I'm so lucky that I had a bed in my inventory to sleep through the night while that was going on. Come on, guys. Be smart about this and don't fall in the water again, because that would be really, really stupid of you. I just need to get you over here so you can start doing what you gotta do. There's a creeper over here. Where is the creeper? I see him underground or somewhere. He's not overground, so I think we're okay. I don't see him, and I don't like it. Okay, so what I need to do, I think, is to kind of get these guys in a stair-step pattern. Yeah, we'll do this. This should hopefully work. And I should be able to do this. As soon as they detect it again, they should climb the stairs. I should be able to push them in. I can jump in, hoe the ground, and this farmer guy can go ahead and replant what he needs to replant. I think this will work out okay. Hopefully. We'll find out. Go in, stupid. Good job. Yep, well, we're good. I think there's a third villager in here. Look at him. Look at him. He's pushing up against an invisible something. And I think they may have just made a baby together. Did they just make a baby? Did him and the invisible person? No, I guess not. It's so weird. He was pushing up against... There's somebody right here. And logging out and in doesn't do anything about it. Something is happening. And I don't know what it is, but you saw it. You saw it. He was literally brushing up against something that was holding him back. Oh, jeez. I don't know what's going on. I'm betting that's the cleric. I think the cleric didn't die. I think he just turned invisible. So now it's down to this. And yes, it is. Now, some of you know this already, but if you don't, if you looked at the top right of the map, I think I mentioned this before. Right above the mini-map, there's actually... It says 1:30 p.m. and then 9:30 whatever daytime. The 9:30 whatever is Minecraft time. But the 1:30 p.m. is my local time. So if you're ever curious about what time I'm recording, when I'm like, oh yeah, it's running a little late, blah, 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 then you'll kind of notice that it's, you know, like 7 o'clock or so. Sometimes it might be earlier than that. It just means I have something to do later. But, oh, hello, Slime. How's it going, buddy? Yeah. So, if you notice, in the last few clips, that was like 9:30 at night. I'm an early bird. I go to bed at like 10 or 11 o'clock. So, it might have been a little bit more quiet. Not nearly as excited as I normally am. Well, I don't know how excited I normally am. But you get the idea. But yeah, now, anyway, it's the next day. So, we're just kind of doing some stuff. I have to wait 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Now we can sleep. Nope. Thank you. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. All is fine. But anyway, yes, so it's now the next day, and I said we might sort of kind of maybe be working on this because I wasn't sure. I hadn't planned anything out yet. I just wanted to get all that other stuff out of the way because it was pretty cool, and I really wanted to get the villager set up, right? And why didn't you guys tell me I was being the biggest idiot of anything, ever? What do you mean, Xogue? Right now, all of our villagers are born down here. Every one of them. Look at him. He's still trying to go and breed with the guy in the corner. I don't understand it. Doesn't make any sense. Part of me thinks he's like underground. That maybe farmland doesn't suffocate villagers and his head is like right there. But I don't know how tall these guys are, if they're like more than 2 blocks away. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There's an invisible guy in there somewhere. But yeah, so all of our villagers are bred down here. But where do we need all of our villagers? Up there? all the way up there in the sky. You know what would be a lot easier? If our farm here was up there. Pretty sure the farmer just bred with the invisible guy and made a baby. Figures you'd be a nitwit. One of your parents is invisible. Well, we have... oh, can I do it without hurting myself? Without killing myself? Holy crap. Ow, face. No, apparently I cannot. Okay. We had a little bit of an issue. I've actually spent the last couple of hours... almost 3 hours. You see this weird shape? I'm not sure if I actually showed you this or not, but the rime and steel, the thing we were trying to get last time, the rime and steel, the thing that makes blue fire, it still makes blue fire, but you can also light randomly shaped ender pearl, really, Zoe? Come on now. Nether portals. Well, as you can see, I had to change it back. There's a problem with it. We're eventually going to move it back as soon as it's updated and fixed. I have given them as much information as I possibly can about it. That's what I spent the last couple of hours doing, is just testing, going to the nether, coming from the nether. But the basic idea is that it's broken. You end up spawning underneath the portal and taking damage. And I actually did die once because I spawned underground. I dug myself out of it and I was able to breathe, but then I opened up a pocket of lava that then burned me to death. So that's a thing. So glad we have gravestones. So, needless to say, well, maybe I do need to say it, the villagers that I was trying to transport via these rime portals that are broken for now, it's a great mod. I just wish the portals worked, you know. And you know, bugs happen, stuff happens. I'm not trying to down these guys or anything. They made a huge mod. Bugs are going to happen, but until they're fixed, we can't use them. But anyway, so I tried to move the villagers via the rime portals, and it's just not going to work. It didn't work. Because, I don't know, I did a whole bunch of work here, and my villagers are gone. I don't know if they died, if they despawned, if they teleported somewhere else. I don't know what happened to them. But what I am going to do, since it was a glitch and a bug, you guys know how I do things. Apparently I don't have any more rockets, man. Give me some more rockets here. If something really bad happens, and it's because of a bug, then I cheat it back in. Okay? And I've actually, I did some testing here. Does it actually show? Oh, yeah, that's right. All the oh, I logged out to do the creative testing. Okay, never mind. But I did actually do a little bit of testing here in this world, a little bit, just to see if I could. I spawned in a villager or two just to kind of throw them through the portal to see what happens, see if I could figure out what happened to the villagers that way I put through without thinking about it. I figured the portals would work. Why I don't have any idea to think that they wouldn't. Alright, so everything up there is set up. The village hopefully will start populating. If it doesn't, we can just work around that. We can move things around a little bit to make it work. The villages, I think, combined, there was a golem that spawned inside one of them. I don't know. I gotta mess with that and see if there's a way to prevent it. I have no idea, guys. I don't know. We might have to rework things and maybe remove one of the villages. We can keep the look and maybe just remove the villagers from one. And maybe that'd be okay. I don't know. It's gonna be trouble. All right, it's going to be a little bit of trouble, I think. And the rest of the guys, I don't know. But anyway, we're over here at the slime farm. This is what I wanted to get done today. And I spent so much time doing other stuff that now we probably can't finish it. And as you can see up there, it's like 4:19. And like I told you, I believe I told you earlier, my bedtime's usually around 10 o'clock. So, yeah, and I say bedtime like it's like someone tells me I have to go to bed at 10. No, it's just because I get up really early in the morning. I gotta make sure I get my sleep. Gotta do the beauty sleep. So, yeah, it's a thing. I don't have a whole lot of time left today. I'm willing to spend all of my hours doing this, though. I don't really have anything else planned for today. I just gotta work on stuff. And it's good because I really want to get things done. And my idea is, or the issue, is that I want to start the mine colony thing over here. I want to set a second hub. We have one over there that's already decently okay. I mean, granted, it's very small, but things are level 3. They're halfway, a little more than halfway technically if everything is possible level 5. But I want to start another one over here. And if we're going to have a city around this whole area, this needs to be a feature in the city, I think. Which means we need to decorate it. That can be done later. We got to increase the spawn rates, which means we have to light up caves. That can be done later. The decorating and the building of the farm can even be done later. We still get some spawns in here. And that's kind of a good deal. What I really want to do is kind of set up the environment for the city. Okay, we need to explain what this thing is doing here. Why is there a gigantic hole in the ground? All right, and this is what we're going to work on today, I believe. And what I want to do is kind of... There's a lot of separation, right? You just go straight into a hole, and it doesn't really make much sense. We can put a fence around it, cover it with glass. As long as it's decorated, it would look okay. But I have a better idea, I think. We can actually mine out around this farm all the way down to probably about that level. And we can go back some as well. So we're going to have basically like almost like a balcony type deal. So we're overlooking this farm, and what we're going to see is 3 domes of glass. We're going to coat these guys in glass, the outside of them, and that way it'll kind of look like, you know, a viewfinding thing, like you're looking at some kind of on display thing. And it's either going to be our slime zoo, or, and this is disgusting, the slime is going to be the food source for the other animals we're going to bring into the area. Which is kind of an interesting concept, because slime, I would never expect slime to be food. But then again, if you think a Tinker's Construct, you can actually take purple slime, dry it out, and eat it. So it's kind of a food source, right? Anyway, so it's kind of a deal. I don't know exactly how it's going to fit into the story yet, but I do want to mine all the way down. I want to see how far of the digging project we can actually get to. And like I said, the decorating of it can be later, and the building of the farms can be later. Hopefully all of that can be done in the next episode, but we'll have to see. Again, time. Time is a thing. I always bite off more than I can chew, so it's a thing. But, yeah, I just need to start digging, guys. I need to start digging this thing down to see how far we can get. The benefit of doing this is actually it's going to reveal, it should hopefully reveal a lot of the caves in the area. So we can actually find everything we need to light up and just light it up right off the bat. It should hopefully be pretty good, but I don't know. We're going to find out. I do actually have the design built out in Creative World. Hopefully, at least. I'm thinking I do. But I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see. Hopefully things turn out okay. But yeah, it's 4 o'clock now. Let's see what time it is when I come back. You know, I'm probably gonna regret making the walls of this thing so random. You guys know I like my random. I like my organic, if you can call it that. But I have a feeling I'm gonna want to straighten this later to make it decorated. To make it decorative, I think would be proper English in that sentence. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's gonna cause me a lot of pain to straighten these walls out. But, oh well, it is what it is. It's so much easier to do this than to worry about straight lines all the time, you know? So much easier to swing left and right. You know, I almost want to turn this into, like, a crater that the villagers or the guys repurposed as some... maybe a zoo? I don't know. Something. But we have problems. Let me know your ideas, though. I think this actually looks pretty cool. I don't know. You guys know I like random, so maybe I'm just kind of weird. But I really think that the random looks a lot better than this. And like I said, maybe that's just me being weird and stupid, and this guy hopefully won't kill me, and that guy either. Okay, we're good. Sharpshooter. Hashtag sharpshooter. We're going to take a look at what this looks like from the sky. Like, it looks pretty cool. I really like it. Obviously, we got to take care of these guys as well. But, I don't know, it just looks like a giant crater that then somehow gotten flattened at the bottom. But if we were to keep going, it would just look like a giant crater. Like, some big explosion happened. Like, we just took a giant piece of TNT and lit it. Which isn't a bad thing. I just don't know how to explain it in the terms of our story. Yeah, look at all these caves. We have a lot of these that I would not have known. Like, I mean, I probably would have found them a little bit. Ow, face. you know, once I go to try to light up all the caves, but I would have been a little irritated that I kept finding caves over and over and over again. Like, this is just crazy. There's so many caves and things here. My spawn rates would have been so terrible. Unbelievably terrible. And then they're not even small ones. They're giant caves that go everywhere. Like I was saying, I think the idea might change. I'm not sure. Depends on what you guys say. Your ideas, my ideas, something. I'm going to be thinking about it too. But the original idea was that we were going to have this kind of a layer here. Like a balcony almost. And we're actually, this is going to be pushed out a few blocks. So there's actually going to be a space between the slime chunk and this little balcony that's all flat or somehow decorated. From this point over to here. Oh, is it you? Are you making all that noise? Shut up. So, I don't know. There's going to be a little bit of space here and here on around the outside. But other than that, pretty much there's a balcony around the outside that we can just kind of peer over. And we're going to see giant glass towers of basically the slime chunks are going to be surrounded in. And that's where the slimes are going to spawn. They're going to jump off. They're going to die. All in there. And I don't know, it's going to be kind of crazy. Because if I make towers, I have to kill them inside the towers. Or I have to somehow strategically get them out of the towers without making it look like there's a hole in the towers. I don't know, that'd be really hard. Maybe a little bit hard, I'm not sure. But that was the original idea, and I don't know, it might change. I'm freaking out right now because everything's up in the air. I don't know what the heck is going to happen with this, but right now it looks cool, and I'm fairly happy with where we've gotten so far. But that is about all the time I have for the episode. You see up there, it's about 7:30 at night my time, which means I still need to edit this. That's plus an hour. Render it, plus about 30 minutes, which puts it at, what, 9 o'clock? And then I need to upload it, which for me, I actually have really good internet, so that takes like 10 seconds. And then it needs to process, which can take 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. So there's, you know, about 9:30 right there. And then, you know, putting in all the details and doing the thumbnail and finalizing everything and just kind of chillaxing for, yeah, that's a word. Look it up. It's a word from my era. Just kind of chillaxing for, I don't know, like 20, 30 minutes before I go to sleep. You know, that kind of a deal. But anyway, that is about all the time I have. So if you liked the video, hey, he's back! Holy crap! I told you he was a cleric! I knew it! I don't know why he suddenly appeared, but he's there! That's so crazy. This dude likes to disappear and reappear. It's really, really nuts. So I don't know what to say. He's not invisible anymore. You're not invisible anymore. Yeah, I know. But if you like the video, please do hit that like button and subscribe to see more. Thank you so much for watching. Ooh, too. Do what you do, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, peeps.